Joining me now is my colleague, Forbes senior editor, Dan Alexander. Dan, thanks for joining me.
Sure thing. Thank you for having me.
Big day in New York today. The jury began deliberations in Donald Trump's hush money trial. When you think about the trial, think about where we are right now. What sticks out to you and what do our viewers need to know?
Well, look, this is just a historic moment. You have somebody who is a former president and potentially the next president who is confined right now to the courthouse waiting to hear his decision. We don't know when that's going to come in. It could be in the next 5 minutes. It could be 5 days from now. It could be a couple of weeks from now. And so Donald Trump really doesn't have much control over the situation. He's just sitting there waiting, as the rest of us are, to see what and ultimately what the fallout is.
Is there any indication of what the fallout is? Can you walk us through the potential outcomes here?
Well, one option is that he could be convicted on all counts. If that happens, then the jury's decision would then go to the judge, who would then impose a sentence. He could also be convicted on some of the counts and acquitted on other counts. It's worth understanding that these are all based on different types of business documents. Some of them Donald Trump signed, some of them he didn't. So that's a possibility that they could say, hey, he's guilty on falsified business records for these ones, but not these ones. He also could be acquitted wholesale. And in that case, he would obviously claim victory as would make sense. But regardless of the outcome here, there's one thing that we already know, and that's that there's going to be a ton of controversy. If it goes Trump's way, he's going to say that this was all rigged up and the verdict only proves it. If it goes against him, he's going to say that this is a continuation of witch hunts that he's been dealing with for years, and his supporters and his antagonists are going to react to this decision very strongly, whatever it is. And so we're really at a tense moment here for the country as we wait to see what the verdict is.